architecture part, and then after this we will work on the interior part, right? So for interior designing, it's very important that we should know about the complete detail of the architecture part. Why architecture part is important for interior? Tell me, any idea? Why architecture part is very important for interior? Rules and regulations of the plan has taken from the architecture part. So if we design interior part, so it's very important that we should do the complete every detail of the architecture part. So there are basic concept and fundamentals that we will learn. First, we will discuss about the bylaws. When we work on the floor plan, so in planning, there are so many types of technical words that we used and mentioned in drafting part. Technical word means in planning we used projections, building line, open spaces, which standard sizes we should use in our drawings. What are the standard sizes of the bedrooms, kitchens, dress, powder room, dining area? So there are so many types of standards, but in actual word, the main standard sizes has taken from the building bylaws. Actual standard sizes we can find in bylaws. In bylaws, also we can say in building bylaws, there are many rules and regulations for a planning. For a planning, for architecture part, and for interior part. Before working on any project, this is the first concept, and this is called a basic part. Every students think that the basic means basic command and basic interface knowledge is called a basic. Not basic means fundamentals of planning, rules and regulation. So every detail of the planning concept, rules and regulations we follow by the building bylaws. What is the actual meaning of the building bylaws? Building bylaws means important fundamentals. So it's very important that we should follow all these points in planning. So there are so many technical words like setback a building line. Setback a building line means some students thought that the architecture part is a different part and the interior part also is a different field. No, architecture and interior are combined. So if you wanna work on interior part, so it's important to know the fundamental of the architecture. And if you are working on architecture part, building coverage, this point also is included in plan, FSI, setbacks and projections, parking facilities, basement facilities, green spaces, open spaces. Also, it should be mentioned in our drawings. Green spaces. These are the most important. points. Also, we can say this is the rules and regulations. Architecture field is a very wide field. So there are a lot of details, draftings, concept, fundamentals. So the standard sizes room, which room sizes we should use in our plan. Point number one. Example, if you are going to design a bedroom, so which size you will use? You will decide on the basis of the client. Yeah, you will decide on the basis of your plan. Actually, the main point is these are both points are combined. Bedroom design is depend on the client requirement. And the second point also is depend on the area, need and area. And third point, standard size. Bedroom should be so located that they are well ventilated and at the same time provide privacy. Where we should design a bedroom in a floor plan. We should design bedroom in front of the plan, near middle part, in rear corner of the floor plan. So we decided this part from the bylaws. The bedroom should be so located that they are well ventilated and at the same time provide privacy. And generally they should be located on the side of the building. Generally they should be located on the side of the building so that at least one wall exposed for good ventilation and lighting. And the standard size of bedroom that we can use in our drawing is 10 to 12, yeah, 14 to 16. This is the standard. This is the main standard size that we use in our project, in our interior drawings, in our architecture floor plan. Actual standard size that we decide from the building bylaws. Guest room. Guest room should be well lighted and ventilated. It should be located on the one side of the building and generally by the side of the drawing room. And standard size of guest room that we use in our floor plan 10 to 12. And the best location for guest room we can choose on the basis of bylaws. Office room, which is the best location for office room design. Office room should be on one side of the front veranda and disconnected from the other rooms. Point number one is very important. The office room should be on one side of the front veranda and disconnected from other rooms. Sometimes an office room serves the purpose of guest room. And standard size of office room 10 to 12. Also, we can increase the size of this part. It's not important that we will use only 10 to 12. It's a standard size. Actually, we follow the requirement of the client also. So we can increase and decrease the size of the area depending on the requirement. And the second point, depending on the area also. Dining room should be provided in rear of the drawing, a living room, and near the kitchen. Size of dining area, we can use kitchen, a perfect location of kitchen where we can measure in our floor plan. Kitchen should be provided in rear corner of the building, but northeast corner is the best. Actually, in India, mostly we use a Vastu Shastra. But in Gulf country and foreign country, there is no need to use a Vastu Shastra. There is no any demand. But in India, mostly a client uh, design his project on the basis of the Vastu Shastra. And for a designer, it's very important that you should know the complete detail. Also, you should know the complete information of the Vastu Shastra. So it doesn't matter that in Gulf country Vastu Shastra does not use, but it is important that you should have a complete knowledge of this part. A storeroom should be located near the kitchen and should have sufficient number of racks. And storeroom size we can use 8 to 8 by 8, 10 by 10. Bathroom and WC. So these are all the standard sizes that we choose for our planning. So this is called the basic fundamental, not basic, right? So for a project, point number one, we should know the complete detail of the bylaws. We should know the standard size of room